Hey, Eagle fans, I'm Thomas Mott. Welcome into Philadelphia Eagles Now for one last ride here on my official final mailbag video here at Chat Sports, covering, of course, our beloved Philadelphia Eagles. We're going to get into your questions. A lot of them are just normal questions. I didn't pull any of the ones saying, oh, we miss you. There might be one at the bottom, but I appreciate all of y'all's comments, all of y'all's love. We're going to be just fine. This was, again, my decision. I wanted to emphasize that 8 billion times. That way we all feel good about the moves, and I wanted to also emphasize that you shouldn't leave the channel. You should stay on this channel. I mean, listen, producer Trace and Chase Sr. are taking over, and Trace has been working with me, so you still get Chase producing, and he does a great job producing, and Chase comes over from the 49ers report, but you got to remember, I used to do the 49ers report. He's a true Philadelphia Eagle fan. He covers other teams, which, guess what, I do too, or I did here at Chat Sports, because today is my last day, but welcome him with open arms. He's going to do a fantastic job. Follow him on Twitter, ask him Eagle questions. He lived in Philadelphia. I've never lived in Philadelphia. I mean, let's just be real here, which you don't have to live in Philadelphia to be a real Eagle fan, but, I mean, the guy is as Philly as they come. He's going to do a great job, and from here on out, after this video, you won't see me in front of this camera here at Chat Sports. It'll be Chase, and so welcome him with open arms. Do not worry about it. All the content is going to be still the same and fantastic here, and so obviously welcome him with open arms. But I got one last video here, so let's just jump into it and answer your questions as we've always done for 2 years here on the channel. Matt Martin says, hey, Thompson. Jeez, it's my last day and we're spelling my name wrong? Okay. Yikes. Rough start. What do you think if Reagor balls out? Would you sign him or would you trade Dillard and Reagor for some draft picks? What do you think we will get out of it? Hashtag Eagles. Reagor has looked good at training camp. I mean, we need to just be real. And I would like to see more of him on Sunday against the Browns. I think that's where he's going to actually make his money in terms of actually making a roster spot. I don't think it's locked in just yet, although I feel pretty darn good that he is going to be on this roster. But I mean, there's that rumbling last week about the Broncos wanting to trade for him. Basically, any team that needs a wide receiver, Reagor's name pops up just because he's one of the few that is expendable right now, and Philadelphia has a plethora of other guys who could fill his role. I just don't think he's going to be cut, and it's going to be crazy if he does. If I'm wrong, you can tweet at me, right? Because it'll be weeks from now or 2 weeks from now, and so you can be Thomas, at Real Thomas Mott on Twitter. You were wrong, and I'll be like it? Yep, I was, because I always try to be honest with you guys here. So I don't think that he's going to be let go. And if you traded him, you're going to get like a 5th or a 6th round draft pick. Not a lot. You got to remember that. The depth chart will be fine with or without him. I think he makes the roster. I think it will be his final year, barring a giant ball-out season, as you mentioned, which I just don't see happening. Dillard is way more likely to be traded. I think that he would be worth a 3rd or a 4th round draft pick. Maybe a 2nd, although I don't think so. He's looked good, though. He's way too good to be on the sideline the entire year. Now, my lot is way better, and so obviously you got to go with the guy you paid for. But I'm waiting for a team like Atlanta, like the Pittsburgh Steelers, guys who need offensive linemen, maybe the Jets with the Becton injury, who could make a phone call to the Eagles. I think Dillard is very expendable and could still be traded in the near future. Add break pin comments down below. Will Reagor make the roster? It's the question we're all asking. JJ Whiteside did, and he got traded. Will Reagor make the roster? If you think he will, type Y down below for yes. If you think he will not, type N down below for no. The Workout Odin says, I should definitely call the Browns about Kareem Hunt. They would be a dynamic 2 punch. Come on, guys. It's the spelling today. You can't look this bad for Chase Sr. whenever he takes over. I think Philadelphia's going to get a good look at Kareem Hunt later today as they have their 2nd day of joint practices, and then obviously the game coming up on Sunday, depending on if he plays or not. Hunt apparently is expendable for the Browns. I don't know if they're going to try and keep him, kind of a Reagor situation. We talked about this for weeks here on the channel. Not like he was crazy good last year, but would be a good 1-2 punch. The question is, are you getting rid of Sanders for Hunt? I wouldn't do that. I would bring him in as a 2nd back, but you also have Kenneth Gainwell. You got to remember that overall. So they're going to get a good look, and if they like what they see with joint practices, then maybe they make a trade, but I don't think so. Sanders is the guy. I know we talked about the hamstring injury earlier this week. It's frustrating. He needs to be healthy, but he can be so good if he is. But they have enough guys on this roster to where they'd be fine. I think Gainwell very much could fit in this offense as being a number 1 back if he needed to be. You don't want him to be, but if he needed to be. And Jason Huntley getting a lot of reps so far at training camp, and so I definitely think they'd be okay. Let's just say Sanders does get injured pre-trade deadline. You could see a move maybe then for Kareem Hunt, but I don't see them doing it right now. I just don't. Would you guys trade for Kareem Hunt? Type T down below for trade. Type P down below for pass. I mean, I'm not against it. I just don't think it's going to happen, so I guess I'll say P, but let me know what you guys think. Okay, whenever the Eagles have news, updates, rumors, mailbag, reports, breakdowns, everything we always have done here with me at the helm, we'll be done with Chase Sr. at the helm coming up starting on Monday, so make sure you guys go ahead and stay subscribed. If you're brand new, this channel is going to continue to be great. If you're watching for a week and you're like, oh, I like this Thomas Mott guy, you're going to like Chase just as much, if not more. He's great. He's fantastic. We've talked. He's really, really good, and he really likes the Philadelphia Eagles. He's a true Eagle fan. I mean, that's kind of the fun thing here is that sometimes you pass these shows along and it's like, here's a guy who's going to cover the Eagles and he's not a real Eagle fan. And you guys can tell. Trust me, you guys can sniff them out. There's some other guys on YouTube you sniff out. It's like, not a true Eagle guy. You'll know. You'll know right away Chase is a true Eagle guy. And he's a Hurts fan too, by the way. So, it's important. We're Hurts guys here on this channel. At least I have been. I will no longer be on the channel. But Hurts is my guy. I ride or die with him, and Chase Sr. does as well. So make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe. Jay Ives says, talk a little bit about special teams. Are the Birds really sticking with Sippin? It's Sipas, you say his last name, whatever. He stunk last year, did he? I think he was going to get cut last year, was he? Can't go anywhere another season with Ward or Reagor as punt returners. Is Covey or Allen an answer? Yeah, so right now, it is going to be a Sipas as your punter. I wish they would have gotten the punt god. You see that guy get that 82-yard punt? The guy who was great from whatever. I don't even know where he played in college, but he's the Bill now. They should have drafted him, but whatever. In terms of returning, Covey and Reagor have been your two main return guys so far at training camp, especially punt returns. I know mix Watkins in there for kick returns, but those are your main two. Devon Allen, I've heard nothing from Devon Allen. I mean, he has been so MIA, and for all the hype of the pre-draft, he's faster than Tyreek Hill, and look at him run in a straight line over hurdles. Like, I don't think he's done much. I don't know if he's going to make the roster. Now, they did sign him, and so the odds of him making the roster are strong, but bumped down to practice squad, I don't know, but he has been nothing overall. I think Covey has a really good chance of being a kick returner. He was great at that at Utah, and Reagor, for as much as you love to hate him, he's going to be on this roster. I've said that before. You don't need a Reagor jersey, you need an A.J. Brown jersey. You want to actually rep a real Eagle receiver who's going to do some good things this year. A.J. Brown is your guy. Go down below and make sure you guys pick them up. Link in the description box. These are fantastic. I've said this all my entire career here at Chat Sports. The stuff at chatsports.com/A.J. Brown is real. It's authentic, and it's fantastic. And so pick it up right now. You would not be disappointed. Pick it up for me, right? Why not? Treat yourself on my last day. You might as well. Hadley Scott says, Eagles versus Browns. Are we a contender or a pretender? The Browns are for real, but will either team really play? Who's in shape? My biggest worry is conditioning. I'm not worried about conditioning. I'm very curious who's going to play. I think Philadelphia is a real contender. I think they're going to look good against the Browns. No Deshaun Watson happening on Sunday. That's been announced because he's been suspended for 11 games, which is crazy, by the way. Jeez. NFL looks bad on that one. Either way, no Watson, be Jacoby Brissett as your starter, but I think Philadelphia's going to play their starters. Unless they, change it maybe this weekend. I could be wrong, which, of course, you can't get mad at me because I will no longer be here, so you can tweet me, I guess, if I'm wrong. But I think the starters are going to play a decent amount. And I think regardless of how they look, the Eagles are contenders this year. The Browns are good, too, but the Browns will be without Deshaun Watson for over half the season. And so how many wins can they actually accumulate? Tough schedule there for Cleveland, but they're good. Philadelphia's good. Don't worry about it. If you guys like the Eagles and are for real, you think the Eagles are for real this year, give this video a thumbs up. Let's get 1,000 likes in my final video. Well, why not? My gift to Chat Sports as we go ahead and leave. Give me 1,000 likes down below. They love that. The bosses love as many likes as possible, so help us continue to get likes. Give this video a thumbs up. I will end with a sappy one. I had thousands or hundreds of comments on the previous video when I announced my moving on from Chat Sports. A lot of them like Ben's here. We'll just read Ben's. All best in the future, Thomas. I've enjoyed watching over the past few years. Thanks for all the work you've put in. We'll miss seeing you on the screen. I appreciate that, guys. I mean, I really do. And the fact that you guys want to spend 10 minutes of your day, every single day, watching me sit in front of a camera and talk about the Eagles has always been special. I really appreciate that. I'm not going anywhere in terms of being on Twitter and talking about the Eagles in terms of, retweeting stuff and commenting on stuff. And so follow me on Twitter. I think that's, you're not going to never hear from me again. And so follow me on Twitter. That's a good place to interact. Got a lot of DMs yesterday. That was fun. So you guys want to DM me, do that as well. But keep watching this channel. I mean, support Chase and Trace. That's kind of fun. The Chase and Trace show, right? They're going to do a great job. By no means am I thinking that you guys are going to stop watching this channel. You guys are. You guys are going to continue to love what they do and might love it even more. A lot more live shows is what I've heard coming up here on the channel. A lot more interaction stuff. It's going to be really fun. And so stay subscribed and enjoy the Philadelphia Eagle Now channel because it's going to always be based around and loving your Eagles, regardless of if it's me or not, which it obviously won't be after this video. Okay, hashtag Eagles. Be a part of next week's mailbag video. The first one Chase is going to take a hold of, so you might as well get your questions, and he's going to look at these comments. So give me a hashtag Eagles down below in the comments section. Hit the notification bell because you got to be a subscriber, as you know. One last plug on my official Twitter account, @RealThomasMott. Still fun to hang out there if you guys want to follow me. And obviously, I'll tweet all the time during the Eagles season, so you might as well if you appreciate that. But follow Chase, follow Trace, follow the guys at Chat Sports. They do some great stuff. All right, I've always wondered when I get to say this for the last time, but this is it. This is it for me on Chat Sports. Been here for 3.5 years. Started out, doing a couple videos a week, and then, got the 49er channel up past 32,000 subscribers, and then worked on some Falcon channels and some Steeler channels, and did some NBA stuff, and then kind of settled in on the channel that I love the most, and that's my Philadelphia Eagles. I love the Eagles so much, and built this channel from 0 to 31,000, whatever it is right now. It's been a great ride. I appreciate every single one of you, and I hope you guys still love the channel and still enjoy everything that they do here at Chat Sports. For one last time, for Philadelphia Eagles Now, I'm Thomas Mott, signing off. Enjoy the rest of your day.